Malo was a boy who truly understood the magic of a marshmallow. He believed that cookies were the best breakfast and that gummy bears were a vital food group. Every night, Malo's teeth were covered in a sugary coating that looked like invisible sparkles. One Tuesday, Malo noticed a tiny, dark speck on his back tooth. It was smaller than a grain of pepper. "It's probably just a freckle," Malo whispered to the mirror. He decided to name it Sugo and promised to ignore it until it went away on its own. But Sugo was not a freckle. Sugo was a very tiny, very ambitious construction worker. Sugo didn't want to go away. He wanted to build a luxury condo. He pulled out a tiny jackhammer and started digging into the white enamel of Malo's tooth. Sugo decided the condo was too quiet, so he invited his best friend Gluck over for a housewarming party. They brought a drum kit, a strobe light, and a very loud sound system. They were tiny, but they were incredibly noisy tenants. That night, Malo tried to eat a cold slice of watermelon. Suddenly, bam! It felt like a tiny lightning bolt had struck his jaw. The party in his mouth was getting out of hand. Sugo and Gluck were doing a synchronized dance routine right on Malo's nerve. Sugo didn't stop there. He decided the condo needed a basement. He dug deeper and deeper, singing loud songs about sugar and refusing to pay rent. Every time Malo took a bite of anything, Sugo would bang on the walls with a tiny hammer. Malo's mom, Juno, noticed him wincing during dinner. "Malo, is Sugo the freckle throwing a party again?" she asked. Malo nodded sadly. Juno picked up the phone. "It's time to call the eviction expert," she said firmly. The next day, Malo sat in a big, shiny chair. Dr. Bright arrived wearing a mask and a very bright headlamp. "I hear you have some rowdy squatters in here," Dr. Bright said with a kind smile. "Don't worry, my tools are great at breaking up parties." Dr. Bright used a tiny whistling tool that sounded like a miniature spaceship. It zoomed into the tooth and hummed a high-pitched song. Sugo and Gluck realized the party was over. They packed their tiny suitcases and were whisked away by a gentle water vacuum. With the cavity filled and Sugo gone, Malo's tooth felt smooth and strong again. He realized that a tiny speck today is a loud party tomorrow. Now Malo brushes every morning and night, making sure no construction workers ever get a chance to move in again.